It's a late live tonight. I did not get a chance to go live earlier. Oh my gosh, happy Tuesday. Hope you all are having a good week. Let's just get right to the questions. Okay, wow, we have a lot. Okay. Does shaving before sex make it easier to contract? So I am not a doctor, so I don't know the exact answer, but I'm gonna say yes in the sense that a lot of times when you shave, you can sometimes nick yourself, or you shave off the top layer of your skin and you expose, a new layer of your skin. So if you shave right before, you're gonna make it a little bit more exposed. There is a theory out there that people who shave their pubic hair are actually at a higher risk of contracting STD, because that hair is there for a reason. It's there to protect. So I would say, yeah, that shaving potentially, if you nick yourself, it's an open wound and you're giving your body just an opportunity to have an open wound. So unfortunately, I would say yes. Also, guys, I am doing the dishes, so don't mind that. If taken every day antiviral, can it lose the effect? I don't totally know the answer to that question. I wondered that as well. With that being said, when I was pregnant, I waited until the last month before taking the antiviral. But there also is a theory is the more that it's in your body, the more potent it is. The more buildup you have of not getting an outbreak and things like that. So I would say if you want to be on the antiviral, if that's something that is important to you, then I would be on it. If you're like, I don't really care, I don't really know if it does anything, then, why put something in your body you don't need? So it is really good at protecting your partner from transmission. It is reducing the transmission by 48%. So I would say that is a bonus, and that's probably the best way to prevent transmission to your partner. All right, love the questions. I think I'm having an outbreak right now. I have a little white bump on the right bottom of my lip. Is that normal? I would say if you can pop it, it's probably a whitehead. If you can't pop it, it's like so painful and that nerve pain, I would say it's most likely outbreak. Yeah. What about the retreat? Is it just for women? No, it's not just for women. Oh my gosh. It is, it's designed to be intimate though. So I am keeping it at under 25 people. So that's really important that we're keeping it small and keeping it under 25 people. I put this together. You guys have been asking for something in person, and so we're putting this together. It's in Las Vegas. It is Friday, Saturday, Sunday, July 30th through August 1st. It's gonna be amazing. What I'm most excited about is really just to hang out with you guys, talk about herpes, really break the stigma, get over it, right? I'm bringing in some great guest speakers. I'm bringing in Stephanie Boyd. I'm bringing in some doctors. I'm bringing in a pole dancer. I'm bringing in a private chef, bringing in a lot of people here for us to attack the herpes stigma at different angles. Also, there's a ton of great giveaway stuff, a lot of great swag that's going home with you. We're coming out with some new Secret Society wellness products. We're also creating some that are just for the retreat, so you guys will get to go home with that stuff. We're being gifted Monolaurin. I'm really excited. Anyways, I'm stoked about it. You can click on the link in the bio to purchase your tickets, learn more about it, find more details. I have the schedule up there. It's going to be really fun. Come to Vegas. Hi, thanks for all the content you give us here. When we said it is only parts that we usually have blisters. Oh, so you're welcome. It's where you get your blisters, where you're contagious. So where you have outbreaks, you're contagious. So for example, if I have oral herpes, my mouth is contagious. The rest of my body is not contagious. How do you feel about not disclosing if it's casual sex using a condom and antivirals? I feel that that's not, I feel that the truth always comes out. I feel that being honest and open is always the best thing. I know that's the hardest thing. The truth is the hardest thing to always do, but it's always the best thing at the end of the day because it can create a bigger problem. Casual sex can lead into a relationship. It can lead into dating. It can lead into marriage. What are you going to do at that point? So I'm a big fan of always disclosing. And yeah, the rejection hurts. We've all been rejected no matter what, regardless of it being herpes or not. It sucks. No one likes rejection. But in my opinion, the truth will always come out at some point, and you just don't know. You just don't know who that person is, who they know, what they're going to tell, what it's going to become. And the way I also feel about that is, had the person who had given my ex herpes disclosed, then potentially I wouldn't have it. So I also look at it as a way as paying it forward. You know, ideally, I don't want to transmit this to anybody, right? So I'm not judging you for it. I'm just saying it's not for me, and just my personal beliefs. I just got diagnosed with oral HSV1, and I'm kind of losing my mind. I don't know how to act or know what to do. I'm sorry you're going through this. Oh, here's a little boy. Oh, it's our baby shark. It's baby shark out of the shower. Oh, my love bug. Oh, love it. Good night. I'll see you soon, buddy. Oh, love you. Love that little boy. Okay, so back to being just diagnosed. It does get better, I promise. You having oral herpes, it's extremely common. Most likely, you know, you can pick it up from sharing a drink. You can pick it up from sharing basically anything. But what I don't want you to do is think that you can't. You saw me. I just kissed my little baby. I have oral herpes. I don't want you to feel like you're living your life differently. I don't want you to feel like you have to change things now because you have it. It's really annoying right now. You're in a lot of pain. It's going to get better. I do recommend taking the antivirals if you are just diagnosed, just because, let's face it, it's a pain. And the sooner you take the antiviral, the sooner it's in your system, the sooner you're going to recover, and the sooner you're going to start to feel better. So I recommend doing that as soon as possible. Going forward, sometimes sun can trigger an oral outbreak, but you know, and other people it doesn't. You just will have to see what happens. I love the Secret Society Lifesaver lip balm that we created. So I use that daily. I am absolutely obsessed with it. What I love about it is there's lysine in it, which also can help topically prevent the replication of the herpes virus, as well as there's CBD in it, so it helps with the sting. It also hydrates your lips. So I'm obsessed with that. But I'm really sorry you're going through this right now. I know it sucks, and we all know how it feels. So sending you big virtual hugs. I just told this girl that I had it. She started referring me to all of her friends who were single, and she knows that has it as well. All right, awesome. That's great. My girlfriend didn't give me any time to talk to a doctor, and the news scared her away, so I feel even more like shit. Oh, I just told her, okay. She's an angel. Does herpes get increased in the body? I don't know what you mean by that question. Does lysine also suppress transmission? It does. It's not FDA proven by any means, but what it does is the lysine basically prevents the replication of the herpes virus. The herpes virus does not like a high lysine environment. So the more lysine that is in your body or your diet, the less likely the herpes virus is to replicate and cause outbreaks. With that being said, we do need to have other things. We can't have a full lysine diet. So it's just being cognizant of that and potentially avoiding high arginine foods when we have outbreaks. So great question right there. Let's get the next one. Can you comment more on the Monolaurin findings? So I am not an expert on Monolaurin. We talked about it last night in our Secret Society support group. We actually had Damon, who's an expert in it. He is the founder of Natural Cure Lab, an expert in Monolaurin, an expert in the herpes virus. So I would say next time he is speaking, I can let you guys know. I also have a podcast with him, so if you want to go to YouTube or you can go to iTunes and find the podcast who he spoke on that. But basically, from the way I understand it, is the herpes virus is an enveloped virus, meaning it has a coating around it, and that coating is what prevents our body, our immune system, from breaking it down. Monolaurin, or lauric acid, which is what monolaurin is, actually breaks down that outer shell of the herpes virus, and so it allows our immune system to get in there. So that is what it does, which is pretty awesome if you ask me. So, but I would listen to the podcast, I'd listen to the YouTube video. It is pretty insightful. Okay. Can the rescue balm from Secret Society Wellness also be used for minor chafing or cuts from rough sex? Yes, absolutely. That's why we designed it. It can also be used for sore muscles. There's a lot of ways to use the balm. I use it if I work out too much, things like that. But yeah, it could be used from all that stuff, the rough sex or cuts or things like that. It'll be really helpful for you. Okay. Is hair removal bad with HSV, like shaving legs, etc.? I've done laser hair removal on basically every part of my body. Before being diagnosed with herpes, since having it, all that. It never caused an outbreak for me, but I think it's great. It's like the way to go, if you ask me. How often did I get outbreaks on the antiviral? In 3 years, I got one. So really none. And it was like 3 years. It wasn't like in 3 years I got one, like 2 months in. No, I got like within 3 years, I got an outbreak, and then I got off the antiviral right away. Hey guys, you're welcome. Okay. Can you reinfect a different part of your body? Yes, if you don't have the antibodies. Once you have the antibodies, it's pretty hard to reinfect yourself with the same virus. That's the way that our immune system works. That's the way viruses work, is you can't reinfect yourself with the same virus because we have antibodies that prevent that from happening. If we don't have the antibodies built up in our system, then yeah, it is possible to reinfect yourself. All right, guys, I can hear Baby Clinton. Thanks for all the hearts. I can hear Baby Clinton. It's time to go. And I will see you all soon tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day. I just noticed I put way more eyeshadow on this eye than I did this eye today. Winning. How do you get the antibodies? Your body makes them naturally. So your body, anytime you're infected with the virus, your body will make those antibodies, which is awesome. Okay, guys, I will see you soon. I really appreciate every single one of you. If you have not, thanks. If you have not signed up for the retreat, the information's in my bio. I cannot wait to see you guys. It's going to be so much fun. July 30th through August 1st. Awesome. Okay, bye.